Good morning to one and all. My name is Sheikh Khadar Basha. I am working as assistant professor of CSE Data Science departments. Today we are conducting guest lecturer on introduction of data science. I would like to introduce today's guest lecturer, resource person, Mrs. K. M. Anammal. Coming to her profile, Mrs. K. M. Anammal working as an assistant professor in the Computer Science and Engineering Department at Grace College of Engineering, Thoothukudi in Tamil Nadu. She graduated in Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Science and Engineering at Dr. Shivanati Adintarnar College of Engineering, Tiruchendur in Tamil Nadu, India. She secured a Master of Engineering in Computer Science and Engineering at Misrimal Navaji Munut Jain Engineering College, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. She pursuing PhD in Information and Communication Engineering at Anna University, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, in India. She is in the teaching profession for more than 9 years. She has presented 20 plus papers in national and international journals, conferences, and symposiums. She published a book titled Problem Solving and Python Programming. Her main area of interest includes deep learning and machine learning. Now I wish to hand over this section to Madam. Madam, please address gathering.
Thank you, sir. Really, I'm very happy to join with Chalapati Institute of Technology second time.
Thank
I
you.
thank the Chalapati Institute of Technology Management and the CSE Department HOD and all the staffs for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share about data science. Okay, shall I start the session, sir?
Okay, madam.
Okay. Okay, let's start with what is data science, right? Data science, it's a very new technology and wonderful thing. It's a trending one. On the one thing, it's needed a lot nowadays. Actually, next 20 years, data science is going to dominate. So if you build a platform in data science, that will be very good for your future. Let me say one example to understand what is data science. This year, what is my earning? I'm working as an assistant professor. I can calculate this year, what is my earning, right? And next year, what will be my earning? And after 10 years, what will be my earning? Like this way is going, predicting. This is a data mining. If you use more statistics and include the machine learning with this, that is called data science. It's an amazing technology, and it will be very useful for you. Be strong in this technology. Data science is a process of getting insights from data. In overview, you can see a small data. Inside, there is depth, in depth, how and up to the origin, where the data is get ready and where and all it is used, like that. In depth, you want to know about the data. That is a data science. Let's see the first one, that is structured data and unstructured data. In the image itself, we can identify structured data, that is orderly arranged, right? But unstructured, it's collaborated and different colors or that. Let's see some examples for structure. For example, I'm saying in this semester, I'm going to write 6 subjects for my examination. Means my friend will write the 6 subjects only. He or she will not write 8 subjects, right? So all will be using the same concepts and same subjects I'm going to write. This is called as a structured data. It's a very important concept. And next, unstructured data. For example, if of myself and my friend or both are having a Facebook account, right? I'm having 300 friends and more than that. But my friend is having 100 friends. I will have so many likes and all. I will post so many data like that and all. But he will not do like that. So this is a unstructured data. Both are not same, right? There is a difference. So this is called unstructured. Oracle, SQL, this is all handles the structured data. But the unstructured data will be handled by the big data. That is also another one big concept actually. The structured data and unstructured data will be manipulated. A new system will be introduced. That is the statistics that will be introduced. From that statistics, I can get the graph analysis. That is, this also I can take, there's a corona is spreaded last year and all, it's very severe, right? So it's how many countries it's spreaded, how many people are died. In future, how many people will die. Like that and all, it is predicted by using this graph analysis only. In neuro-linguistic programming, that is a NLP, present and past data will be taken and we can predict the future one by with the help of so many languages are there for predicting this. R language, Vega, BigML, RapidMiner, all those language will be useful for predicting those things. Next, what is database? For data science, database is another important thing. All those a combination is a data science. Today, I'm going to say about the basics things about that, how the data science is uses, what are the methods or used like that, right? If you know this, it will be very helpful. So database will be collect, all the data will be collected from files, internet, it may be a Excel file, XML file, CSS for any type of files. That is multi-source to one destination. From so many sources, I'm collecting all those data and I'm placing it in one destination, right? That is a data warehouse. For example, I'm executing 10 colleges. For example, I'm saying, so 10 college students wants to be taken out. That is that will be 10 college students database will be collected and stored. That is called data warehouse. Lot of data will be stored. In multiple sources, I'm collecting multiple colleges, I'm collecting the data. And in one destination, in one place, I'm going to store all those data. Right. Then next, after collecting all the data, I'm going to do the cleaning process. There will be unwanted data will be there. For example, that is some students will be discontinued while studying itself, they will be discontinued, right? That students are all not needed for me. Those database can be cleaned. Like this way, the cleaning process, unwanted data, what is that? That will be deleted from this. That is a data cleaning. And next, processed data. Who and all attend the exams attended will produce a good internal marks, right? Those who are absentees, they want to write a retest like that and all. It will be processed, will be there. That is a pre-processed data. And next, data transformation. In data transformation, I can categorize. That is first year students all those 10 college students, I'm combining. I'm taking all the first year students separately, all the second year students, third years, final years. Like this way, I'm separating. That is a data transformations. And next, model or pattern evaluations. I can take all pass students separately and failure students. I'm forming a model for that all pass and failures. That is like a pattern. I'm forming that. Pattern is formed. So I can give any data related to the students. If I make like this way, the pattern is formed. If anybody asking the information from the management, I can easily give that, right? I can easily give what data they are asking, right? So this can be done. This is a knowledge of data mining, knowledge creation, knowledge gaining, data mining. From the data I'm mining is done. From mining, I'm getting the knowledge. From this, I'm going to do the prediction. This is called as a data science. So very interesting thing while doing like a projects. Data science is a very important concept in statistics, right? Statistics, analysis, and machine learning. You can see in this image, statistics and data analysis combine. They form a scientific methods. Scientific methods which is related to the mathematics. For a x equal to a plus b, like there are not so many mathematical equations are there, no? So that is formed with the help of the statistics and data analysis. So this is a scientific method is formed. Like this way you can move here. That is machine learning, data analysis, which combines, it gives a model, model. And here, statistics and machine learning. Statistics and machine learning gives it algorithms, right? It's a combination will give the algorithm. So all those combinations, statistics, data analysis, scientific methods, models, machine learning, algorithm, all the combination is called data science. All the combination together, that is called a data science. I think you can understand what is data science, right? This is a basic foundation of data science. Without if you're strong in basics, it will be lead to high, right? Without knowing a basics, we can't do anything. So be strong in that data science basics. And for example, if you have a restaurant in New York and San Diego, the restaurant, as a business owner, your local manager is sending you monthly sales number in the Excel file. Okay. One approach you might take to measure the health of your business is plot a side by side bar charts to measure the monthly sales numbers, and looking at it is immediately realized that the New York restaurant is not doing good during summer months. This is a simple visualization help. To make a business decision that may be during a month of summer, I need to run a special promotion in New York restaurant. So what happened here? That is, you can develop the technology, which is Excel file and bar charts to come up with the insights. The New York restaurant is not performing good in summer month, which helps you to drive a business decision. That you should run a special promotion during the summer months in New York restaurant. This is called a data science. I'm taking the statistics, right? So I'm analyzing where in business areas, data science is playing a good role. So data science is a process of getting insights from your data using technology You just realize that you don't need to do a machine learning and deep learning in order to be a data scientist. You can do a data science in Excel file as well as that people used to do before in last few years. The volume of the data has increased too much because of the evaluation of internet, data coming from smart devices and social media. So now Microsoft Excel cannot work on this huge volume of data. Right? We can't work on this huge volume of data. So it's happening, that is because the data is not a data. It is while using this Excel file, nowadays we are having a lot of data, right? In previous year and all, little much small data they have used. But by using Excel file, it's not working nowadays. So the data is a big data. It is a normal data. It is not a normal data. That is a very big data. We want to handle those data. All right. So for that is a big data, you need advanced technologies and tools such as Python and R. These are the programming languages that data scientists use to perform analysis for data store and distributed computing. You need Apache, Hadoop, and Apache Spark. This is needed one. For visualization, you need Tableau, BI, Matplotlib, Jupyter. For deep learning, you might need TensorFlow, PyTorch, or even scikit-learn. So all these advanced tools help you to analyze a big data in a very effective way. As a data scientist, this will help you draw insights in a little convenient way. So if you are a data scientist working in an organization, your typical data science project will look something like this. Is always start with a business problem. So you and business manager will work out the requirements, what kind of problems you are trying to solve. First, that is based on the, and next, that is a second step. First, you want to understand the business problem. Second, that is data collection. In case of restaurant, that is restaurant manager sending the monthly sales data in Excel file. It could be something else. If you are trying to solve deep learning problems, then you might have to collect the data from the internet or from third-party vendor or from in-house. Once the data collection step is over, then you can go for data cleaning. The third step is cleaning and data exploration in restaurant. Restaurant example, already I said. So we draw a bar chart to do data visualization. In other cases, you might have to clean the data because the data is not always perfect. That might be some errors will be there, some corrections will be there. So the data cleaning wants to be done as a data scientist. You clean the errors and remove the outline and make data ready for the next step. Because data cleaning is very important step in the data science process. And that's where most of the data scientists spend their time on this. Next step, after the data cleaning and visualization, is building a model. Now, if your problem is simple, you don't have to build a model, okay? So you can just do simple visualization and draw some insights. But for complex problems, you have to build a machine learning model. So you might try different machine learning models and then try to measure the performance. Use grid search, CV2, Hypertune parameters for testing. After performing all these steps with your statistics, and mathematics knowledge. As a data scientist, you are deploy your model to production and then start collecting insights or start doing predictive analysis. This helps you drive business decision, as in this case of restaurant, we said that we should run a special promotion in New York restaurant. It could be deciding on the price, like where do you want to open your next door? It could be anything. There are so many things we can do with this. There are real-time examples where data science is used heavily. For example, Amazon uses a data science to give your product recommendation. It will use all your past data as well as it might use your location data. Here I mentioned a Thoothukudi, that is a location. In this location, what and all it will be delivered, what and all it will be familiar. And it will check out my past data, means what and all I searched, what and all I ordered. Like that, it's going on for searching. Then it's predicting, it's giving me recommendation. Like this way you can buy. This will be helpful for you. If you buy this, it is very useful, like that and all. The recommendation will be that. In healthcare industry, data coming from variable devices could be useful in doing predictive analysis of what is the chance that you are going to have a heart disease based on the heart rate. This is a measuring, and based on the sleep quality, as it is measuring based on your walking, and the smartwatch helps a lot, right? This is a device. This one's all doing this predictive. Data science is working on here. Previous 1 month heart rate or 1 week heart rate, it will be taking out. If it is low or high, it automatically giving the messages. You are in danger. You want to go for treatment, like that and all. So nowadays, the technology is very helpful for humans to protect their life. Next, data sources. Have you guys have you remember the times when we have telephones, we had to go PC booth, right? Your booth, in order to make a phone call. Right, we'll go for a booth in some of the areas. There will be 1 or 2 booths will be there. We'll be going for that. And now those things are very simple because we didn't generate a lot of data that time and all. Whatever we can generate a lot of data, we didn't even store the context, right? For phones or telephones. We use a memorizing the phone number. Back then, these some of them having the diary in their hands for storing the contacts and all. But these days we have a smartphone in our hands, which we can store a lot of data. All the data can be stored. So that is everything about us in our smartphone. All the data which is related to us, we can easily store in the smartphone, right, sir? So that will be very helpful for using this smartphones. We have images, we have various apps, we have games. On all those things will be stored. In the mobile phone itself, right? So these days, which is similar, the PCs that we used in the earlier times, it used to process very little data only, very small amount of data only we have used on those days. All right, there was a lot of processing needed because technology wasn't evolved that much. So if you Guys, remember, we use a floppy disk. And previous days we used back then floppy. This was used to store small amount of data. Only a small amount of data can be stored inside that floppies. But later we use a hard disk were created, and it used gigabytes of data. But now, if you look around, there is a data, everything around us. Around us, there is only data only. All right, we have data stored in the cloud, right? In the cloud itself, we are storing the data. We have data in each and every applications at our houses. Similarly, if you look at smart cars, these days they are connected to the internet, they connected to the mobile phones, and this also generates a lot of data. We are going from one place to another place. Yeah, we don't know the route, but we need to go to that, right? We are having mobile phone, we can connect to the internet, map will be connected. It will give the route, right? We don't know anything also, it can go and reach to that particular place. Even a street or all those things, right? We are tracking. So it will be very helpful nowadays. When comparing to the previous days, because of this technology, lot of data is produced. So what we don't realize that is the evaluation of technology has generated a lot of data. Lot of data will be generated here. All right. Now, initially there are very little data, and most of it wasn't structured. Only a small part of the data was structured or semi-structured. And in those days, you could use a simple BI tools in order to process all of this data and make sense out of it. But now we have a way too much data in order to process this much data. We need more complex algorithms. We need a better process. All right, so this is a very where data science comes in. Now, guys, I'm not going to get into depth of data science. So I'm sure all of you have heard about this IoT, Internet of Things, that we produce a 2.5 quantillion bytes of data each day. So we produce 2.5 quantillion bytes of data each and every day we are producing. And this is only accelerating with the growth of IoT, growth of Internet of Things. Now, this IoT is just a fancy term that we use for network of tools or devices that communicate and transfer the data through the internet. So various devices are connected to each other through the internet, and they communicate with each other. Right now, the communication happens by exchanging the data or by generation of data. Now, these devices include the vehicles. We drive that include our TVs of coffee machines, refrigerator, washing machine, and almost everything else that we use a daily basics. Now, these interconnected devices produce an unimaginable amount of data. Guys, IoT data is measurable, measured in zettabytes. It's measured in all those zettabytes, and 1 zettabyte is equal to the trillion gigabytes. So according to the recent survey of Cisco, It's generating a lot and lot of data. This IoT will generate more than hundreds of zettabytes of data per year. Per year, it's generating lot and lot of data. And this number is only increased through the time, management. It's increasing. It's hard to imagine data in that much volume. Imagine processing, that is the processing, analyzing, and managing this much of data. It's only going to cause us a migraine. It's a migraine. So guys, having to deal with this much of data is not something that traditional BI tools can do. Okay, we no longer rely on traditional data processing methods. That's exactly why we need data science. It's only hope right now. Let's not get into the details yet. Moving on, let's see how social media is adding on to the generation of data. Social media is generating another thing. That is a lot and lot of data are there. You can see the Facebook, that is this much of likes are there, this much of photos are there. YouTube, 300 that is even a minute, lakhs of videos are uploaded in YouTube. YouTube is nowadays, that is a business technology, right? YouTubers are more and more, they are earning a lot. So data, they are uploading within a minute. That much of gigabytes of data is, zettabytes of data is generating, and they are uploading. So now the fact that we are in love with the social media, that is the main thing. All are in love with the social media. Without the social media, there is nothing. Through WhatsApp, early morning, where after wake up, suddenly we are seeing the WhatsApp, we can take the mobile phone, right? Nowadays it's happening because we love social media. We are seeing the Facebook accounts, YouTube's, how much likes, Instagram. So that's happening nowadays. What's about me, Twitter, and everything we are watching. After then only we are going to brush our teeth, right? That's happening in all the places. So we love social media. That's a very helpful thing for learning a lot, right? So it's actually generating a lot of data for us. It's certainly one for data creation. Now, all of these numbers that you see on the screen are generated every minute of a day. Okay, and this number is just going to increase. So far, Instagram says that approximately 1.7 million pictures is uploaded in a minute. That much of million of data is uploaded, and similarly in Twitter, approximately. And so many things are published in Twitters every minute of the day. So, guys, imagine in 1 hour how much that would be, and then imagine in 24 hours. Just a minute, millions of things is uploaded. In 1 hour, you can calculate 1 hour what will happen, in 24 hours what will happen. So that much of data is there in our social media. How we can handle that, right? From that, how we can predict in future also, it will not come decrease, it will be going on increasing only. So guys, this is an amount of data. This is generated through social media. It's unimaginable. Imagine processing this much of data analysis and then trying out to figure out, you know, the important insights from this much of data analyzing. This much of data is going to be very hard with traditional tools or traditional methods. That's why data science is introduced. Because of all those things, data science is introduced. So, guys, this is a time to keep your step in data science. Be strong in data science. In future, if you're strong in data science nowadays, in future, you can learn a lot. You will be the trending one. You can shine, right? You'll be unique. If you depth, if you know all those things in data science. So data science is a simple process, and this will be just extract the useful information from data. All right, it's just going to process and analyze the entire data, and then it's just going to extract what is needed. Now, guys, apart from social media and IoT, there are other factors as well as which contribute to data generation these days. All our transactions are done online, right? So we pay bills online, we shop online, we pay home appliance online. For healthcare, we can pay the amount in online, we can buy medicines in online. For transportation, for oil, for fuel filling, we are paying online. For watching videos on YouTube, we are paid. It's done in online. So it's generating a lot of data, not to forget. We have also brought healthcare into the internet world. Now there are various watches like Fitbit, which basically tracks our heart rate and it generates the data about health condition. Education is also an online thing right now. That's exactly what you're doing right now. So with the emergency of the internet, we now perform all the activities online. Today also we are learning, I'm teaching through online only, right? So this is helping us to gain a knowledge, but we are aware of how much data we are generating, what can be done with all of this data, and what if you could use this data that you generated to our benefit. Then that's exactly what data science does. Data science is all about extracting the useful insights from data and using it to grow our business. Guys, data science is all about uncovering findings from data. It's all about surfacing the hidden insights that can help to make a business smart business decisions. So all these hidden insights and these hidden patterns can be used to make better decisions in a business. Now, an example of this is also Netflix. So Netflix is basically analyzes a movie viewing patterns of users to understand what drive user interest and to see what user want to watch, and then once they find out, they give people what they want. You should just know how to process this data and how to extract the useful information from data. Okay, that's what data science is all about. So guys, a big question over here is, how do data scientists get useful insights from data? So it all starts with the data exploration. Whenever data scientists come across any challenging questions or any sort of challenging situation, they become detectives. So they investigate leads and then try to understand the different patterns or different characteristics of the data. Okay, then try to get the information that they can from the data, and then they use it for the betterment of the organization or a business. Now let's look at who is a data scientist. Data scientist has to be able to view data through the quantitative lens. There will be the quantitative length, and so guys, knowing math is one of the very important skills in data science. Okay, so mathematics is important because in order to find the solution, you are going to build a lot of predictive models, and these predictive models are going to be based on the hard math. So you have to be able to understand all the underlying mechanisms with these models. Most of the predictive models, most of the algorithms require mathematics. Now, there are a major misconception that data science is all about statistics. Now, I'm not saying that statistics is important. It is a very important, but it's not the only type of math that is utilized in data science. There are actually many learning algorithms which are based on linear algebra. So guys, overall, you need to have a good understanding of math. And apart from that, data scientists have to be really good with technology. So their main work is they utilize all the technology so that they can analyze their enormous data sets and work with complex algorithms. So all of this requires tools which are much more sophisticated than Excel. So that is a data scientist need to be very efficient with coding languages, and few of the code languages has associated with data science, including SQL, Python, R, and SAS. So guys, business problem can be only solved by data scientists. Since our data scientist works so closely with data, they know everything about the business. If you have a business and you have entire data set of your business, so data science knows each and every apart from your business. Okay, let's that how data scientist works. They get the entire data set, they study the data set, they analyze it, and then they see where things are going wrong and what needs to be done more and what needs to be excluded. Algorithms are being good with math and technology. So guys, business is also very important as these other fields now, you know, who is data scientist. Let's look at all the skill sets that a data scientist needs. Good understanding of statistics is very important for becoming a data scientist. You have to know the statistical programming language, R or Python. You need to know database query language, programming language is must. Multiple data sources like MySQL databases, Mongo database. So what you have to do is you have to extract from such sources. And then in order to analyze and query this database, you have to store it in a proper format or a proper structure. Okay, finally, then you can load the data in the data warehouse and you can analyze the data over here. Okay, so this entire process is called extraction and processing. So guys, extraction and processing is all about getting data from these different data sources and then putting it in the format so that you can analyze it. Now, the next is a data wrangling and exploration. Now, guys, data wrangling is one of the most difficult tasks in data science. This is a most time-consuming task because data wrangling is all about cleaning the data. There are a lot of instances where the data sets have missing values and they have null values or they have inconsistent formats or inconsistent values, and you need to understand what to do with such values. this is data wrangling or data cleaning comes into this picture, then after you are done with that, you are going to analyze the data. So whereas after data wrangling and cleaning is done, you're going to start exploring. This is where you try to make sense out of the data. Okay, you can do this by looking at the different patterns in the data. The different trends, outliers, and various unexpected results is all the about this. And next, we have a machine learning. We have a machine learning. So, guys, if you are a large company or with a huge amount of data, or if you are looking at the company, see where the product is. Product is data driven. If you are working on Google Maps, then you have to be familiar with machine learning methods, right? You can't process large amount of data with traditional methods. So that's why you can need a machine learning algorithm. So there are a few algorithms like K nearest neighbor, random forest, K mean, support vector machine. All of these algorithms, you have to be aware of all these algorithms. Most of these algorithms can be implemented using R or Python libraries. If you have a large amount of data in front of you, which is going to be a case for most of the people right now, because data is being generated. So guys, we have been generating a lot of data, and most of this data can be structured or unstructured as well. So data can be traditional data processing system. So that's why you need to know frameworks like Hadoop, Spark. These frameworks can be used to handle the big data. Lastly, we have the big data visualization. Is one of the most important part of the analysis. It's always very important to present the data in an understandable and visually. If you see anything visually, it will be easy to understand, right? So that is a main thing. That is a very important role in this process, visualization. So data visualization is one of the skills that data scientists have to master. Okay, if you want to communicate the data with the end users in the better way, then data visualization is must. There are a lot of tools which can be used for data visualization tools like Power BI or the most popular visualization tools. Here comes our job roles. There are many job roles in data science. So let's take a look at each role. First one, data scientist. Data scientists have to understand the challenge is over business, and they have to offer the best solution using data analysis and data processing. So for instance, if they are expected to perform predictive analysis, they should also be able to identify trends and patterns that can have the companies in making better decisions to become a data scientist. You have to be an expert in SQL, Python, R, and other complementary technologies. It can also help if you had a higher degree in mathematics or computer engineering. Second one, data analyst is responsible for the variety of tasks, including visualization, processing of massive amount of data, and among them, they have to also they want to perform queries on database. So they should be aware of the different query languages. And one of the most important skills of the data analyst is optimization. This is because they have to create and modify algorithms that can be used to pull information from some of the biggest databases without corrupting the data. So to become a data analyst, you must know technologies. Good problem solving quality. Third one, data architect. They create a blueprint for the data management so that the database can be easily integrated, centralized, and protected with the best security measures. Okay, they also ensure that data engineers have the best tools and systems to work with. So to become a data architect, you have to expertise data warehousing, data modeling, extraction, and transformation. Fourth one, data engineer. Data engineer wants to know some language like Python in depth. If they know depth, then only they can shine in the as a data engineer. Then next one, fifth one, that is statistician. You have to understand statistical theory and data organization. Not only to do, they extract and offer valuable insight, they also create a new methodology for engineers to apply. Now, if you want to become statistician, you have a passion for logic. There are also a good variety of database systems, such as SQL data mining and other various machine learning technologies. Next one is data administrator. So guys, the job profile of the data administrator is much self-explanatory. They are basically responsible for the proper functioning of all the databases, and they are also responsible for granting permission or the working in services to the employees of the company. They also have to take care of the database backups and recoveries. So some of the skills that are needed to become a database administrator include database backup, recovery, data security, data modeling, and design. Next one, business analyst. Business analyst, the role of business analyst is a little bit different from all the other data. All the other data science jobs, this is a different one. They have very good understanding about data technologies and how to handle a lot of data and process it. Data can be linked with business. That will be, they will play the main role. So that will be mainly related to the business oriented. And next one, last one, that is a data and analytic manager. So responsible for data science operation. Overall operation will be responsible by this role only. So oversee the data operation, data science operation wants to be overseen by this analyst manager. And they are the responsible for assigning duties to the teams according to their skills. Based on their skills, they want to allocate, they want to form the team. Like this way, they want to work inside the project like that. Their role is team management, and overall management is a data and analytics manager. So, as of now, I have seen all those about what is data science and what are the fields that it is used and what are the trends nowadays. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, madam, for your wonderful session.
Thank you, sir.
Your explanation was very good, madam, and you gave the deep insights about the introduction to data science.
Yes, thank you.
Once again, thank you so much, madam, for accepting our second request. And this is the second time you are giving a
very happy, sir. Really, I am very happy to present, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
All the participants, attendance cum feedback link is posted in the chat box of Zoom as well as in the YouTube. You can see and fill it. Thank you. Those who have filled it can leave now.